Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University and sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy. And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
We're in a town that's very progressive. We're grateful for that. We have a lot of entrepreneurial spirits in town here.
Well, the one thing you get from Sioux Center that you don't see in larger cities is that small town support. If you bring a business to Sioux Center, everyone wants to know your name. What's your background? Where are you from? What brought you here? Why are you coming to Sioux Center? And they want to support you for that. People spend locally. They want to be loyal and they want to help out other loyal customers. It's a place that is for young professionals.
We opened our practice about 2.5 years ago. My wife and I moved here from South Dakota to be a part of the Sioux Center community, and we've grown here since then.
I love Sioux Center because of the connections you have here. People want to see you succeed. People are here to encourage you. It's always growing. I mean, it's a safe spot.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy.
Become a Defender forever. Give $100 a year and you'll get insider access to one-of-a-kind merch, exclusive deals, and other unexpected perks. It's the side of Dordt you won't see anywhere else. Plus, you'll be supporting future Defenders with your gift. It's a win-win. Start forever now.
Family, farm, business, community. People's Bank, where values matter.
Hi, I'm Derek Coops. I'm a senior here. I'm from Sioux Center, Iowa, and I love working at the Dordt Media Network because it's a lot of fun working with everyone and watching all the sports games. Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Hi, I'm Nathan Sulaiman. I'm from Singapore, and one thing I love about the Dordt Media Network is that it is always a good time on the job. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my fiance, who's probably watching this. Thank you for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Hi, I'm Glory Wrights from Neosho, Missouri. I love working for Dordt Media Network because I get to work with an awesome crew of people and spend the weekends learning to push myself in camera work and directing. Thank you for watching the Dordt Media Network.
And then if I want to say something, I gotta press that. Yep, so right now I think it's Joan? Is he there? Joan? It should be. Joan? Oh, he's got the wrong headset. Joan? He's got the wrong set. So, you guys can't hear each other, but he can hear both of you. So, when the light is on, it means your microphone's on. When the light's on, it means your microphone's on. Off, off, but then you can hold it and it'll automatically turn off. So there's like on all the time. On just when you press it. Have fun. I'll try. Yeah. He left. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let's go, boys! Hold on!
Welcome to today's contest between Dordt University and Concordia University. Dordt University, the Great Plains Athletic Conference, and the NAIA have formed a partnership to promote character in athletics. The NAIA wants its athletes, coaches, officials, and fans to be role models for sportsmanship and fair play in the communities. Here's the starting lineup for Concordia. Number 0, Federico Simonetti. Number 2, Iker Casanova. Number 3, Joao Pedro Verissimo. Number 4, Adrian Wamboa. Number 5, Matt Schultz. Number 6, Carlos Ortiz. Number 9, Dominic Abdel Ahad. Number 10, Martin Herrera. Number 14, Isaiah Shattuck. Number 18, Spencer Kaufman. And number 24, Michael Lindberg. Concordia is coached by Jason Wides. And here's the starting lineup for Dordt University. Number 1, Brandon Hansen. Number 3, Arnal Gonzalez. Number 4, Nathan Waniger. Number 5, Blake Hansen. Number 6, Fran Murdoch. Number 10, Phil Appel. Number 14, Caleb Lee. Number 17, Tyson Reitzma. Number 19, Sam Vogel. Number 22, Marco Lanen. And number 27, Nicholas Belgalga. Dordt is coached by Ryan Grease, Eric Bordeaux, and Stefan Waniger.
Welcome back here. Got the second matchup between the men's teams for both Dordt University and Concordia University. Dordt University men's come in with a record of 2-2-3, so 500 so far on the season, and Concordia comes in with a record of 6-1. Starting lineups tonight for the teams. Josh, I believe you got those for us.
So starting off, Concordia Bulldogs. Number 0, Federico Simonetti. Number 2, Iker Casanova. Number 3, Joao Pedro Versilmo. Number 4, Adrian Wambua. Number 5, Matt Schultz. Number 6, Carlos O'Keys. Number 9, Dominic Abdel Ahad. Number 10, Martin Herrera. Number 14, Isaiah Shattuck. Number 18, Spencer Kaufman. Number 24, Michael Lindbergh. And number 23, Slade Light. The Bulldogs are coached by Jason Weeds, Tanner Knorr, Nick Holmes, and Michael McIntyre. And the starting lineup for the Dordt defenders, starting in goal, number 1, Brandon Hansen. At the back line consisting of Arnal Gonzalez, number 3, number 4, Nathan Waninger, and number 14, Caleb Lee. Fran Murdoch, number 6 in the midfield, along with Phil Appelt and Tyson Reitzma. Sam Vogel also playing midfield out in the wing. Marker Lanen up top, and Nicholas Begalki. The defenders head coached by Ryan Gressy, assistant coach by Eric Bordeaux, Stephen Waninger, and David Lee. The Bulldogs come into today's game, as Jeff already said, 6-1, 1-0 in conference play. Their most recent win coming against Mount Marty in a 2-1 win on September 17th. They have won games against Northwest, Tabor, York, Bellevue, and Bethany, along with Mount Marty. Their one loss coming to Corbin. So defenders looking to get on the right page, as that is called a foul early on in this game.
And you know, we talked about it in the women's game. It's going to be the same story here for the men's. Going to be set pieces.
Oh, absolutely.
Set pieces are going to be the bread and butter for the defenders. Tyson Reitzma, honestly, has one of the most perfect, balls for set pieces.
Yeah, just a nice in-swinger or out-swinger.
Yeah, exactly. And he typically sends to get it right where the defenders want it. And that's all you can ask for your deliverer.
Ooh, dangerous ball, and that one almost in. Referee says no, it's not. Great save by our goalkeeper. That is number 0, Federico Simonetti.
Yeah, honestly, excellent save
Wow.
there. I kind of came out of nowhere on that save.
Had some wicked spin on it, and it just took off towards the far post. I guess near post, actually.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't like a hard hit ball, but it just was put in the perfect place.
Not even sure if a defender hit it. I think maybe it might have been a Bulldog.
Yeah.
That it came off of their knee or something.
Yeah, I'm not even honestly sure on that one. But, hey, defenders with a great chance right away.
We mentioned the Bulldogs record, the defenders record, coming in at 2-2-3. Jeff mentioned they're 500 on the season. 0-0-1 that game. Last time we were with you guys, they tied 0-0 in what was a fantastic game. In a long time. Begalki now into the wing. He crosses it. No one on the end. And we have
Vogel.
Yeah. For this, the records. Defenders have wins. And Nebraska Wesleyan. Their ties coming Bethany Lutheran, and Briar Cliff. The losses and Ottawa. So offside's called. They're going to take it quick. Hansen, not a great ball. Maybe would have liked to see him. All going to be called on Hansen.
Physical play in this game. Most part, a very clean game, but so far this game, men typically like to be a little bit more physical. There's going to be a lot more call. Ref, we've seen him plenty of times here.
What a shot.
Yeah, amazing shot there for Concordia. Fingertips of Brandon Hansen.
I believe that was number 3, Joao Pedro. But I could be wrong. Don't mark it yet, Jeff. Number 10, Martin Herrera is what our spotter has told. And a quick 1-0 for Concordia.
4 minutes, it kind of seemed like it was defender's game, and now Concordia, obviously with Herrera's goal there, have taken control of this game.
That goal being Herrera's first goal of the season, so big milestone for him. Sophomore out of Ecuador. Hansen playing the ball out of his own 18. And defenders starting just 5 minutes into this game, 1-0. Not what you want to see if you're a defender fan. As they're playing long to Blake Hansen. Good defense by Casanova.
Hansen with a lot of speed there.
Yep, we've seen that game in and game out. It'll be Vogel now taking the throw-in for the defenders. He'll throw it in to Reitzma. Reitzma wins the ball to Appelt. Appelt on the left foot. No shot. Trying to play it through to Bagalki. Bagalki, nice cut inside. Trying to get it inside.
Trying to find Lanen there, yeah.
Had the right idea.
Just unfortunately past Lanen. And for the defenders, I mean, kind of trying to find an answer right away.
Yeah, and they're close. I think they're on the right track as they play it wide to Vogel. Vogel, he was expecting the touch by Lindbergh, but didn't get it. Oh, Hansen.
Hansen, yeah, fancy footwork along the line there. Keeping that one in for the defenders, and they will have a corner kick here.
Yep, corner kick for the defenders. And it'll be Reitzma here to take it in, or take the corner kick, I should say.
So defenders with their first corner kick of the day.
First corner kick for either team. As Lanen on the near post will probably show for a short corner kick. Or he might just, yep, there he goes. He shows, they take it long.
Good ball there to Hansen.
Gets ahead to it, just
too
man.
Wide. Another fantastic delivered ball there by Reitzma. We talked about him earlier in that first free kick, but Reitzma delivering when needed.
Yeah, absolutely. All-time series between the Bulldogs and the defenders. Dordt holds the lead, 24-13-2. Dating their first match back 1979.
Wow.
A little while ago.
A little bit of history there for all you Dordt Concordia fans.
Yeah, exactly. However, they have lost 6 consecutive matches to the Bulldogs. Last win coming in 2014 where they won 3-2 here in Sioux Center. So, looking to get on the winning side of this one so far. Not off to a great start. They trail 1-0 here with 38 minutes left. Murdoch trying to play that one to Lanen, not enough on it. And the Bulldogs counterattack. And Waninger not able to keep that one in bounds. And we're going to get a free or not a let me try that again. Throw in the other way.
Run, Elliott, run.
Jason Weeds for Concordia, their head coach, 15th year, so he's been around the block a little bit.
Yeah.
Has a record of 134, 102, and 30. Pretty good record for that. For being
50,
that long.
14, 15-year tenured coach. Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's hired in 08, as my notes say.
There you go.
Also a former Bulldog himself.
Yeah, there you go.
Some good defense put on by Reitzma. Loses the ball, though. And Verissimo will play it wide to Ortiz. Ortiz playing long into the wing. Arnau Gonzalez trying to get to it. And he will do so. Throw in for the Bulldogs.
Concordia last time down in this area ended up putting a goal, but it's been, a little bit of time since they've found themselves in their attacking third.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this one will be kept in there by the Bulldogs. Bogolki, little bit of a hip check there, but no foul there. And Hansen able to keep it for the defender, gets it over to Lane in the middle. And now Waniger with the ball at his feet. A lot of time and a lot of space. Send it back to the keeper, Hansen. And now Hansen up to Murdoch here. Back over to Waniger. Defenders, we've seen this so far this season. They like to be patient in that back line. Not going to force anything up until they see what they like. And now Lanen with the ball. Looking for offsides, not going to get it over to Hansen. Hansen out to Bogolki now.
Bogolki has an opportunity. Oh, what a great ball into Reitzma.
Reitzma just lost it in his back foot. Had the chance, and some great movement there for the defenders.
Yeah,
they strung along at least 20 passes there, all the way from their back line after passing it around a little bit in the back there.
Only thing we missed was the finish by Reitzma, who just lost the ball off the back foot. But some great build-up by the defenders.
Yeah, and for the defenders too, both Reitzma and I believe it was Lanen earlier that made fantastically timed runs, getting into space, and like we saw in the girls' game, there was a lot of offsides being called, just not timing up your run properly, but the men here been able to figure that out right away.
Exactly. A little bit of a look around the G-Pack for the day. Briarcliff and Dakota Wesleyan kicking off at 7 o'clock. Obviously this game, Dordt and Concordia kicking off at 7:15-ish. And then Northwestern at Morningside. Big matchup.
And we got a shot there from just outside the 18 by Herrera again.
Yeah, the goal scorer. He's got a knack for it now. He got a taste of it. He wants more. But Northwestern and Morningside kicking off at 8 o'clock. We'll try to keep you updated if we remember on that one. But then this weekend, Jamestown and Hastings. Or tomorrow, Jamestown will play Hastings. Presentation will play Doane. And then this weekend, we have Jamestown. Or this weekend is Jamestown and Doane. Northwestern and Concordia, Mount Marty, Briarcliff, and Dordt will play Midland. So some more GPAC action coming Saturday as Waninger controls the ball out of the back to Murdoch. Murdoch trying to find Hansen, just too far out. Casanova playing all the way back to Simonetti. Simonetti to Wambua. Wambua to Lindbergh. Lindbergh will play long. Too long. Hansen calls everyone off. He'll play it out of his box. Plays it to Caleb Lee. And Lee to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Lee. Lee with some pressure put on by Abdel Ahad. And Lanen, miles offsides.
Yeah, just offsides there, but Vogel out on this near wing for us had a lot of room and a lot of space. And
yeah,
no
I would like to
defender
see
even
that
close.
one go wide rather than up the middle. I like the up the middle play. Just as got to pick your head up and see that.
Yep.
As the ball handler.
But defenders still getting those chances and trying to make the most of them here.
Ball. And the Bulldogs with the ball at half field. Up a little bit. Not
I was
too many
going to say,
opportunities.
this last 10 minutes has really been, or this last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hansen coming way out of, oh, not way out of his box. Was.
Ball can be a little bit deceiving sometimes.
Yep. Murdoch with some pressure put on by Abdel Ahad. Mitch. He'll play to Bogolki. Bagalki not able to. And that ball. And there's Appelt with the ball. He will keep it. He'll play. Vogel. Back to Waninger. Waninger to Lee. And Lee will dribble it past half. But he gets it away to Gonzalez. Murdoch taking his spot as center back with the ball now.
Yeah, that's something that we'll see a little bit as this game goes along. Trying to take their turns being that temporary center back role. Sometimes Lee, sometimes Gonzalez likes to get up into the attack a little bit. A little bit of green grass. They'll start dribbling the ball up, and Appelt and
Waninger now with the ball in the half space. He'll look to play long. He decides to play it cross field to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has a lot of space. Not a ton of press being put up from Concordia, which is a little different than what we've seen in the past. Usually they have a press that goes hard.
Yeah.
All at once. They all step together, and it's actually quite beautiful to watch as a soccer fan. And Reitzman trying to play long to Lanen, and that's going to be played out of bounds.
Defenders forcing the goalkeeper to make a move there.
Some good balls being played in. Vogel now into the wing. And he'll play into the middle to Appelt. Appelt to Reitzma. Reitzma trying to get a touch across the face of Wambua. But he'll get it long, or wide, I should say, to Hansen. Hansen going to be called for a foul on number 24, Michael Lindbergh, sophomore defender out of Mesa, Arizona.
Hansen trying to get that position, trying to get around the defender, defender there for the Bulldogs doing a great job positioning himself. Hansen really had nothing to do but to kind of claw his way around, and
that was great.
Typically
Great defensive
you'll get that
play
called
by Lindbergh there.
But a look at these two teams in the preseason. Once preseason poll came out, defenders were ranked 10th overall in the GPAC, while the Concordia Bulldogs were ranked 5th. GPAC only has one team currently even in the rankings at all, and that is Hastings, who is receiving votes.
That isn't even technically in the rankings.
Technically, yes, but technically, no.
Yeah, Hastings getting receiving votes, rather. So here's a little bit of a look at the table right now. Morningside, Concordia, Hastings, your top three. Hastings in third receiving votes, as we just mentioned. After them, Northwestern, Midland, and Mount Marty. The defenders right there, Briarcliff, Jamestown, Dakota Wesleyan, Doane, and Presentation bring up the rear.
Yeah, Northwestern being that team that came into the GPAC ranked first overall. They had a great season last year. Off to a little bit of a rough start this season.
Yeah,
but
Northwestern coming in, 1-0 conference, beating Briarcliff 3-0 this past Saturday. Overall, 3-2-2, or 2-3-2, my bad. As we have a little bit of a counterattack here, and that's a shot. That is a shot, not on goal. That ball about 10 yards from being on goal. Top 10 rankings in the nation currently at 1, Central Methodist College. Number 2, University of Mobile. Number 3, Columbia College. Number 4, Mid-America Christian. 5, St. Thomas University. As we have a little bit of drama right now in the box, Hansen got to get rid of it. He'll play it wide to Gonzalez. St. Thomas University coming in at 5th. Number 6, Missouri Valley College. Number 7, Kaiser University. Number 8, Mid-America Nazarene University. As we have a shot on goal opportunity here, Waninger gets it away. But yeah, Mid-America Nazarene University at 8. Number 9, Dalton State College. And number 10, Georgia Gwinnett College. Those are your top 10 national rankings. Hastings receiving votes. So
Hansen with a great run there. Even better ball there by Murdoch. Just a little bit of a too far of a touch there for Hansen. That one's going to go past the end line. But great chance there for the defenders on the counterattack. Murdoch able to recognize that Hansen had a lot of room and a lot of space for that through ball to get sent through. Concordia playing quick on that free kick there.
Playing through the midfield. They'll play it to the wing. Bagalki with some pressure. And Gonzalez goes down. He'll get a foul called.
Yeah, Concordia Bulldog player there just running right through Gonzalez.
Yep, late
after
call,
that
or
play.
not late call, late challenge.
Late challenge, yep. And defenders will play quickly just like the Bulldogs do.
Playing it wide to Waninger.
I'm guessing we'll see a little bit of play back and forth in the back here.
Absolutely. Great read by Isaiah Shattuck. And there is Reitzma. Technically not really a pass, but a handoff, if you will, to Hansen. They lose the ball. Waninger now with the ball. Getting a little more of that press that we're used to from Concordia now.
Exactly. Yeah, they're starting to pressure a little bit more in the midfield. Being a little bit patient when it's in the back three for the defenders. Obviously, you don't want to tire yourself out running aimlessly after the ball, but once it gets into that middle, into the defenders' midfields there, then you can start pressuring.
That's a great ball to Vogel. Vogel is able to get to it in the corner, and he's going to be fouled by number 24, Michael Lindberg. So not a bad foul if you're the Bulldogs. So we're going to have a free kick as Reitzma takes his time heading over to the ball in the corner. Number 14, Isaiah Shattuck, I guess, is your wall man. Referee counts out 10.
And obviously here again, defender's going to treat this exactly like a corner kick.
Yeah.
Probably 10 yards from a corner kick, but no sense you don't treat this exactly like a corner kick here.
Nice ball in and a great goal. Caleb Lee. What a strike. Not even a strike. What a header. What a service by Tyson.
Absolute missile of a header there by Lee.
No doubt about it. Once he got there, we knew it was in the back of the net.
Yeah, he got up in the air, and I'm like, oh, man, this one's going straight into the back of the net there.
Oh, man. So now we're all knotted up at one.
Yeah, all knotted up at one.
25-36 remaining in the first half. That goal, Caleb Lee's first of his defender career.
There you go, Caleb Lee. Congratulations.
Caleb Lee, a transfer student out of College of Idaho in his junior year. And I've mentioned this before, but him being voted a captain in his first season with Dordt, I think says a lot about him, his character, and his play.
Exactly. And, you know, you also look at him, too. Defenders are running a three-back right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in the middle? It's Caleb Lee.
You don't just trust anyone as your center back
Exactly.
in a three-back. Olsen coming in for Bagulki after that goal.
But, you know, I said it earlier. You cannot ask for a more perfect ball from Reitzma right there.
No, that was beautiful.
Absolutely. Always just puts it into a dangerous position, no matter where it's coming from. And great example there. Defenders finally able to get the space. I mean, Caleb Lee was unmarked completely.
Yeah, he was.
And then I think it was Lehnan maybe that was right behind him, unmarked. So you had two defenders going to the ball, attacking the ball on that free kick there, essentially a corner kick. But both of them going straight towards the ball, and both of them able to get past their defenders and get in for a goal.
Yep. Vogel playing through to Appel. Appel's in the box. Oh, not Appel, excuse me, Reitzma. And he says no foul over the referee. Wow. So no. Still a dangerous spot.
Yeah.
If they can get it on target, it's kind of far enough away where you can get enough height on it and hit it hard enough. And you can get some good whip on it.
Appelt, amazing free kick taker here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this is essentially Reitzma, but for free kicks.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I had to deal with his free kicks, and, man, he is nasty with them. And there was a lot of times where after practice he would go and he would just work on free kicks
by himself.
You know, he'd ask me a few times if I'd just be able to be a goalkeeper,
just
you know.
To stand there. Ooh, and that was close.
Yeah, it was another close one.
Hit the side netting too far out. We're going to get a substitution here for Concordia.
But no, he would always go afterwards and try, you know, just work on different techniques on the ball, trying to get, you know, a knuckleball, trying to get the curve, trying to get like a straight-on shot, just trying to figure out how he has to hit it. And his free kicks from when he came in last year to where they are now, he's really progressed a long way.
There's a few guys on this team that have some nice free kicks. Appelt being one of them.
Yep.
We have Carvajal, who's currently injured. We have Gonzalez has some very nice free kicks. We know Reitzma has a good free kick. So it's certainly a good problem to have. And then
No
even
kidding.
Murdoch just has so much power behind
Yeah.
the shot. It's not necessarily a finesse shot where he's going to bend it around the wall into the corner. But if he hits the wall with that shot, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one was it? Nebraska Wesleyan where he had that absolute missile of a goal.
I think so.
From just about
Like
18 yards out.
Yeah, just outside the 18. It was a beautiful goal.
Beautiful goal, well struck by him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, honestly, you get a ball like that, and as a goalkeeper, you
Can't do
hardly
anything
just
about
even
it.
see it.
Yeah, you're
like
like-
all of a sudden, it's like,
You-
oh, the ball's out of the 18-yard box. Okay, I'm good. And then you're like,
Wait, it's in the back of the net now.
where'd that come from?
Yeah, exactly. You just hear it, and all of a sudden the net's moving behind you, and you're like, oh, man.
And, you know, you get a few people in the way, it makes it all the harder to try read a ball.
Seeing through legs is not easy.
Yes.
Hansen now with the ball in his own 18, gathers the cross, the free kick rather. Throws it to Murdoch into the middle. Murdoch's got Vogel on the line. He'll play it all the way back to Waninger. Waninger to Hansen. Hansen to Gonzalez.
And, you know, defenders here, great answer to that first early goal for the Concordia Bulldogs.
Yeah, something that a lot of times we've seen with defenders teams in the past. One goal goes in, and then, like, you know, they hang their heads, and then another goal goes in, and then another goal, and it just kind of snowballs. But here, great response. Couldn't ask for a better response.
Yeah, exactly. And from such a young team like the defenders have, I'm trying to think how many freshmen we have starting today.
Quite a few.
I'll quick look at that.
Tally that up real quick as we keep with the plays. Number 6, Ortiz passing it wide onto the far right side. Herrera now. He has the one goal for the Bulldogs. Hansen, wow, what a pick out of the air for Hansen.
So we have 4 freshmen that are starting and 2 transfer students. So, you know, you get those newcomers. We should maybe change it to newcomers, not young team, but newcoming team with 6 newcomers obviously starting for the defenders.
Right.
Typically hard to build chemistry, typically hard to, you know, ingrain some of that right away. But honestly, this team has been fantastic so far this year.
Yeah, Fran Murdoch and Caleb Lee being our 2 transfer students. We already mentioned Caleb Lee. Fran Murdoch out of Truett McConnell University. He's a sophomore, so he's still got quite a bit of time here for the defenders. And then the freshman being, let's see.
The last 4 that you have circled right there.
Reitzma, Vogel, Lanin, Bogalki. So good for the defenders. A lot of young talent.
And you look at the team too. Only 1 senior on the starting lineup right now. Obviously, we have a couple, like we'll see now. No, wait, that is not. I thought that was Asher Brown coming in right there.
Moscardo coming in.
Moscardo coming in,
Reitzma.
but Asher Brown being another one of those seniors. But
Right. Asher Brown
other
and
than
Nate
those
Waninger.
2, I think they're the only seniors on the team.
They are. There's a lot of freshmen towards the bottom of that list.
And Claventhal.
Clay Ventul, yep. Can't forget Clay. Great touch by Olsen. Not a great ball by Appelt. That ball played into the wing on the far right side. Gonzalez playing that one out of bounds for a Bulldog throw-in.
Now under the 20-minute mark here in the first half. About to get pretty dark out here.
Better not lose the ball in the prairie, because you're not getting it back.
No, you're not. We had that in
Last game.
last week's game at home late at night and had a prairie ball.
Ball cleared out by the defenders. Moscardo to Vogel. Vogel, not a very strong ball out, but able to get on the end of it is Murdoch.
Yeah, Murdoch being able to recover there for the defenders. And Vogel just about got that one through for Hansen.
Murdoch with some pressure on. Have the wrong roster up. That was Ortiz that he had the pressure on. Now that is Verissimo with the ball. A little give and go action by the Bulldogs. He's playing it through. Hansen's there.
Yeah, it's going to be an easy gather there for Hansen.
Yeah, a little too much. Pitch is a little wet. Looks like people are slipping, so that ball's going to skip a little bit.
Typically we'll see that, you know, especially here once you get a hot day and then it cools down to.
Yeah, it
what
is
are we
currently
even
63
at? Yeah,
right now.
60 degrees right now, especially after having 100 yesterday.
Oh, man, yeah.
Typically you'll get that little bit of dew that starts coming on this pitch, and as well as they keep this pitch really smooth, but almost got to treat it like a wet turf field.
That one, it gets a little darker too. Ooh, that could have been dangerous for number 14, Shattuck. So it looked like Vogel slipped a little bit, almost into his knee, but he seems to be all right, so glad to see that. So they'll play it to the far side to Gonzalez. And Gonzalez has a lot of green in front of him. He plays it back to Hansen. Hansen to Gonzalez, and we got a press coming on by Wokach, number 11. And Hansen will try to play long to Blake Hansen.
Yeah, trying to get that little brother
chemistry
there.
And now Hansen has some space. He cuts to the left. He lays it off. And there's a shot. Oh, and just over the bar. Oh, man.
But it was tipped off of somebody. We got a defender. We got a defender corner kick here. So we got Reitzma walking out. Or no, Reitzma's off.
Yeah, that's going to be Moscardo.
Moscardo
was also the one that had the
making
shot.
their way out to the side here. So set piece again. We'll see what the defenders can do with it.
Anything with it.
This will be the third corner tonight for the defenders. Obviously scored off the last one.
They take it short.
Sorry, excuse me. It wasn't a corner.
It was
a free kick.
A
Almost in the corner.
Oh, that's a great ball. Still in bounds. No longer in bounds.
Yeah, from where that ball was, it was basically a corner kick, but
essentially.
Yes.
Doesn't go as a corner on the.
Exactly.
It goes as a set piece.
Yes.
Which is the same thing. Some good press being put on by the defenders. Concordia forced to switch their field. And that'll be Ortiz passing it to Verissimo. Verissimo to Shattuck. Or not Shattuck, excuse me. Lindbergh. Lindbergh loses it in the middle. Appelt now. We'll play it all the way back to Hansen.
You know, Blake Hansen, almost like the Energizer Bunny to me.
He doesn't stop.
Watching him run up top, he just running all over the place and doesn't seem to stop.
He never stops. There's a dangerous ball by Appelt. Murdoch somehow gets to that.
Murdoch's kind of bailed out his teammates a little bit on some of these plays here.
Offside's going to be called against the Bulldogs. A little bit of a break for the defenders. Bulldogs coach.
A little bit unhappy with his team there.
Upset.
Not, of course, with the call, but, of course, with his team.
Just teammates, yeah.
Yes.
Or not teammate, his team.
He wants them to be a little bit more possessive with the balls.
He says, hold the ball is what he was yelling.
And, you know, once you get one goal, you typically will want to try go for that second one. And sometimes you just be a little bit impatient with the ball. And defenders, you know, after giving up a goal, we've seen them be really patient with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, it'll be the other way around.
And a little miscommunication there from Vogel. Lanin wanted the ball up the line into the corner.
And a little bit of mishit there by Vogel.
Yeah,
I believe he was trying to go for Hansen there, but
just hit it too strong.
Yeah, didn't get any curve on the ball, so went straight to the keeper, and that's an easy pickup there for Simonetti. And now Concordia possessing a little bit in their back line. Finally get it up into their attacking half. And a great job there by Gonzalez to stuff it out.
Bulldogs throw it in. And they'll play it to Verissimo. Verissimo with a nice move put on Lanin. Keeps the ball. He'll play it wide on the far right side. That's where Ortiz lays it off to Woke. Foul called.
A penalty in the box didn't be called. It was just about a yard inside back of the Concordia player, trying to plead his case on that. Gonna get it past this referee.
Nope. Put a forearm into the back, possibly is what our called against the defenders. No cards shown. And it will be number 10. So here we are, Martin Herrera with the ball. is that number 6, Carlos Ortiz, senior midfielder.
He's got 3 goals on the season so far, trying to make it the 4th.
Jeff, you
do believe it's going to Brian.
We'll see if you read it correctly.
I haven't read it really yet, but that's just my initial guess right there.
The run-up, taking his time, Hansen on the line. He takes a shot, goes to the left. There's 2 goals for the Bulldogs. Ortiz scores on a penalty.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there for the defenders. Could argue on that call that obviously gave them the penalty kick, but still a little bit of pushing the back there by Lee. Not necessary in the predicament that he was in.
Especially since he's going away from
both
goal.
players were going away from the goal, so it's not like great there, but it's just what happens. So defenders will have to react to it.
You can argue every penalty call, but it won't get you very far.
Nope, it will not.
We got a substitution here. Lanin coming out for Ethan Knott.
So now after getting a goal to tie this game up, defenders will have to work from behind again. 13 and a half minutes left to go in this first period. A little bit of a soft touch. Hansen doing a great job of keeping it out.
Yeah, it wasn't a great ball back by Gonzalez. A little bit of pressure. As Moscardo trying to play Vogel, had the right idea on a threaded through ball, but not enough on it. That's Lindbergh getting rid of it. Waninger to Appel. Appel in the middle of Moscardo. Good idea.
Yeah, trying to get it over to Knott there.
What a touch by Murdoch to settle that one down. Appelt now with some pressure. He's got 2 on him. He plays it wide to Olsen. Olsen will play across, not quite to the box. Hansen tries to settle it down, loses it, and that'll go all the way back to Waninger. Settles it with his chest, and plays it back to Lee all the way into the back line. Into Appel. Appel playing it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Olsen.
Dordt doing a good job of possessing the ball here again.
Throwing defenders. Olsen.
Kind of laying on the gas here, not letting, Concordia any breathing room right now. Obviously, after goal, you're all happy that you just, put your team up again. But defenders kind of responding really quickly to that goal.
They did with the last one, too. You just like to keep, and they kept it up. It's just an unfortunate foul. Olsen now into the box with his left foot. Tries to get a cross-off, deflected right to the hands of our goalkeeper, Simonetti.
Yeah, he had Hansen running in through the middle there. That was his main target there, and why not? Hansen with 1 goal on the season. That doesn't seem right.
I don't know.
I feel like Hansen's got more than 1 goal on the season, but that's what we got on our stat sheet here, so we're going to roll with it. No, he's got 2 on the season. I know he's got 2 on the season.
May have missed one. Maybe it was an own goal. That ended up being.
I don't think so.
Who knows?
Because I know he scored 1 in the first game of the season over at Colorado Christian.
Well, stat sheets say 1. You say 2. We'll figure it out later.
I'm going to go with 2. I'm almost positive it's 2.
Free kick for Appelt now. Puts it into the box. Another good ball. That one, another. Ooh, they're knocking on the door.
Caleb Lee there again. Sniffing it out. Trying to get a second one.
Wambua now with the ball. Wambua, freshman defender out of Nairobi, Kenya. Getting the start at center back today as the defender's countering. Olsen into the middle. Or Appelt, excuse me. That ball to Moscardo. Moscardo in the box, and it's a goal from Moscardo. And they even it up once again.
Another answer there for the defenders. It is 2-2 game, 10.5 left to go in the first half.
Javier Moscardo, what a shot, what a goal. his first one of his collegiate career. Moscardo, freshman midfielder out of Spain, gets that one. It looks like a little deflection.
Yeah, a little bit of a deflection, but nobody was out there on Moscardo.
No,
He
not
had
at all.
All sorts of room. Nearest defender was honestly 10 yards away.
Yeah.
And then he got to the ball. He was almost surprised when he looked up to see nobody was even on him.
Yeah, he was
So he
shocked.
took one touch out away from the goal to get a better angle and took the shot and deflected off the keeper. But
Right.
hey, a goal is a goal.
Now we're knotted up 2-2.
And that answer was a whole lot faster than the first answer.
Yeah, you love to see it.
First answer took about 15 minutes for the defenders. That one, I don't even know if it took even 5 minutes.
Not even.
Because it was 13 and a half. It was a little bit over 13 and a half.
There you go.
That PK was scored. So little less or little bit more than 3 minutes there on that answer for the defenders.
Yep. Asher Brown making an appearance here in likes of, was that Vogel on the right side. He's making a run on that weak side now as Hansen has the ball in the half space. He tries to make a touch past Wambua, and that'll go out of bounds for a corner kick. Hansen going to the turf. No foul, says the referee.
Just a little bit unfortunate. Tyson Reitzman's not in the game right now, but, defenders will do. I believe Moscardo will probably go out there.
Yep, Reitzman
So,
does
hey,
not have a re-entry for this half either,
Yes.
so we'll see him at the start of the next half.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get an assist from Moscardo just after a goal about a minute ago.
We shall see. Moscardo taking the free kick, or not free kick, the corner kick for the defenders. Outswinger. It's a high ball.
Yeah, very high ball. Hansen
Yeah,
with
good
a head
ball
on
by
it.
Hansen.
Lee trying to get to that second ball there. And Concordia Bulldogs doing a great job to clear that one. Waniger on the ball now.
Wanninger back to Hansen. Hansen playing it all the way up, trying to find someone up there. No
Yeah.
one on it. Wambua was the one that got it. And the Bulldogs now building from the back. Verissimo passes it to Ortiz. Ortiz to the far side. Appelt sliding kick. Out of bounds. Bulldog throw-in substitution coming. And let's see who's coming out.
And this has just been a fun half today.
Lots 4 goals this
Yeah.
half. That's not what we normally see. Gonzalez now playing, or that's not Gonzalez, excuse me. That was not. And there is Verissimo playing up top that is Campbell. Campbell coming in as a sub. And Moscardo not able to get to it. Verissimo, past half field, playing long. Hansen coming out of his box, not getting to it. That is Gonzalez with the head to it.
But defense doing a great job clearing that ball out of there.
Absolutely, playing very sound like they did last week against Briar Cliff. And Caleb Lee is going to get that ball. He plays it into Murdoch. Murdoch to Brown. Brown to Lee. Back to Wanninger.
Now, Josh, I don't want to say that I'm right here, but looking at the stats on Dordt's official website,
You got 2 goals.
Hansen's got 2 goals.
There you go. That settles it.
Yep.
Right? All right, we'll have to have a talk with Matt Boss about that one.
Yeah. Getting us
Wrong stats on
misinformed
here?
stats.
Man, this is
Come on.
live. We can't redo this, Matt. Come on now. Wanninger back to Hansen. Hansen out of his box to Brown. Brown doesn't play it quite right. And that goes to Lindbergh with the throw. He throws it into Henson. Henson will play it out of bounds, and we'll get another sub. It looks like Reyes and, is it Bayer?
I would guess Bayer typically tends to come in for Hansen in this situation.
Yep, and Appel also coming out, so Reyes
Reyes will probably
switch with
not going to
Murdoch.
switch with, I thought he would switch with Asher Brown here. Reyes typically more that winger, and Asher
Yep.
Brown, I know he's played a lot of time in that center mid position there.
So trusting this spot to Ryan Reyes now in the midfield. Big spot, defensive mid. Big shoes to fill for Phil Appelt. As they turn the ball over, Ortiz playing to the far side. They play up. Gonzalez gets to the end of it. Hansen, a little bit of pressure put on him. He'll just play that one way up to Olsen. Olsen takes a shot. No calls from the referee. Olsen's back to his feet, and he gets the ball. Plays it up to Knott. Knott, nice move out of pressure. Back to Olsen. Olsen has a little bit of space. Trying to get past his defender. I believe that's number 6, Carlos Ortiz. That ball out of bounds. Defender throwing. And there's a ball on the field, so we'll wait for that. And now we have it. Is that Olsen taking the throw?
5 minutes left to go in this first half here. This eventful first half, nonetheless. 2 goals for either team. Goal scored by Herrera and Ortiz for Concordia Bulldogs, and Moscardo and Lee for the defenders.
Concordia working up. They're into the offensive third. They will cross it. They cross it in off the left foot of that winger. Moscardo not able to get to it. Murdoch just belts it off of a player, and Reyes is going to be fouled. Murdoch tried to take it quick. Referee says bring it back, so Caleb Lee will now take it. He'll take it short, maybe. Maybe not. We have number 29, Daniel Campbell, very close to that play. He'll play it back to Hansen. Daniel Campbell, senior forward out of Bellevue, Nebraska, playing striker today for the Bulldogs. So Hansen now into Reyes to Lee. Lee to Knott, back to Lee. Lee playing long to Olsen, just too long. Had a lot of space, and Olsen can fly down that line.
There's Lee again playing that little bit of a midfielder role.
He's basically just a striker at this point, I feel like.
I mean, exactly. Just as well.
Well, he can get back.
I mean, you know, for Lee too, he'll be everything. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Olsen with some pressure put on.
Keep Concordia on their toes. Never know what he's going to do. And defenders applying some great pressure, causing a bunch of turnovers here from the Bulldogs.
Gonzalez to Reyes. Reyes to Lee. To Waninger. Dangerous ball. Knott wins that ball out of the air. And Olsen now, ooh, just too much of a touch. Not expecting to get that touch, so can't blame him for that one. But he ends up getting that ball anyway. Plays it back to Lee. And Lee to Olsen. What a ball, Olsen.
What a great ball there by Lee. Showing off his defense and showing off his assisting power.
There's a low cross into the 6. Can't get it through the legs of all the defenders. It's Gonzalez is double teamed, and now they're on a little bit of a counterattack. Gonzalez with some good speed, getting back. He's trying to
be
foul
careful.
him, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, got to be careful here. You don't want to pull him down because could be a little bit dangerous.
That could be a booking.
That could be an easy booking, and Gonzalez cannot afford a booking right now.
Yeah, how many has he got?
Already has.
We don't have the thing.
Yeah, official one, but
he's got a few.
I think he's already got 3 or 4 on the season.
Now, defenders on a little bit of a counterattack. That's not a foul. Great positioning by number 3, Verissimo. Ortiz to Verissimo. Verissimo. The lofted through ball. Hansen on it. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Defender's going to catch a little bit of a break here. Going to take their time moving up the field.
Yeah. I think they'd be okay with taking 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Yes.
Getting up there.
I agree. I think defenders would be very pleased with taking this one into the half if they could. But, you know, if they're probably going to pass it around here for the next 30, 45 seconds.
Hansen losing the ball in the box. Let me say that again. He gets it away under some pressure. Now Concordia with the ball. 90 seconds to play. And Murdoch clears that one way out of bounds.
Yeah, no nonsense clear there by Murdoch. Obviously, with 1:20 left.
Exactly.
You don't want anything happen because it's a lot better going into halftime knowing that you played a great half and the game is tied versus you had a great half, but you just had that little bit of a mental lapse in the last minute and a half.
Right.
You're going down by a goal.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute now here in Sioux Center at the Defender Soccer Complex. Bulldogs taking the ball up the right side into the middle. That is Verissimo with the ball. He'll play it up top, and they'll play it into the box. And Hansen.
Defenders here, quick it up and try catch him on a break. Goalkeeper is
Way
quarter
out.
of the way down the field.
No pressure being put out. Closest Bulldog is number 11, Ryan Wokuch. He'll force Hansen to pick it up. 30 seconds now. Hansen plays to Gonzalez short. Back to Hansen. Hansen plays it long, trying to find Knott. And there's Murdoch trying to get something on it, not able to. Very well, I should say.
A lot of physical play there, and Murdoch is going to get carded. Yep,
First booking of the game.
Easy call there for the referee.
Not a great foul either.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Just let him have it.
Right?
No need to fight for that one.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Goalkeeper way up now into the center circle. So, I mean, if there's a really bad ball.
Yeah.
Not like, I don't know, 10 seconds, that's not a lot of time to get that ball all the way
And
down
now
the field again.
keeper working back a little bit.
Yep.
But I'm guessing he doesn't have to worry.
No, this ball served in, a high ball. Hansen gets his hands to it. Foul, no foul. That's going to do it for this half. Tie game so far, 2-2. Goals scored by the Bulldogs by number 10, Martin Herrera, and Carlos Ortiz on a penalty kick. And for the defenders, number 14, Caleb Lee, and number 20, Javier Moscardo. Pretty even game so far. Pretty exciting, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in 15 minutes on the Dordt Media Network.
Hello, fans of Defender Sports. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a friend or family member. Hours of practice, and it shows. But going into each and every game, there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has, and that's a game plan. If these players and coaches are willing to put this much time into planning for a game, how much more important is putting together a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, but if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, we've been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things more important than finances, while being good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to their care. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media. Check out our podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or your favorite podcast app, or schedule a complimentary meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry-out, or delivery.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications, looking ahead.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And today's broadcast sponsored by Ployne Publishing. Quality printing from design to delivery.
As a bank that cares about supporting small businesses, American State Bank assisted hundreds of young entrepreneurs launch their first business. Starting a business can be complicated, even when it's just a lemonade stand. It's never too early to begin thinking towards your next project, and we'll be here to help make it go as smoothly as possible. Supporting entrepreneurs, no matter their age, it's what we do.
Hi, I'm Quentin Olson. I'm from Homeland, Wisconsin, and my favorite thing about the Dordt Media Network is that all the productions are student-ran. With little guidance, we get to do everything you see on the screen by ourselves. I'd like to shout out my friends and family back home. Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
My name is Sean Solano. I'm a junior here at Dordt, and I'm from Managua, Nicaragua. I love working for the Dordt Media Network because the people I get to work with, learning the amazing camera operating system, and being able to watch all the games, especially a great way to spend my Fridays and Saturdays. Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop, When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Here at Dordt University, we have tremendous support from the local community and from Defender Nation across the country. The Defender Gold Club is a byproduct of that support and enables our student athletes to perform at the highest level.
As a Defender Gold Club member, you are helping our athletes pursue championships while also helping them grow physically, mentally, spiritually.
Defender Gold Club supports the university's mission by equipping student athletes to strive for excellence in all areas of life while having a transforming experience in athletics.
Join us in supporting the growth of our student athletes through joining the Gold Club and making a gift that supports scholarships, team trips, or facility enhancements.
We invite Defender Nation to support our athletes and become a Defender Gold Club member.
Partner with us in supporting all sports or sport of your choice. Your support makes a difference. Join the Defender Gold Club today.
People like you help us believe in a bold future for Dordt University athletics. Thank you, and go Defenders.
Go Defenders!
Hey there, my name is Eli Tinsky, and I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. One of my favorite things about being in the Dordt Media Network is you get to learn about cinematography while also getting to watch and learn more about your favorite sports. Shout out to my friends and family back home, and thank you for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jonah Hoffmeyer from Paulina, Iowa. Something I like about the Dordt Media Network is all the equipment that we get to learn each year. I'd like to give a shout out to my family in Paulina and my sister in Orange City. Thank you for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Back here for the start of the second half between the Concordia Bulldogs and the Dordt Defenders. Tight game, 2-2 right now. Both goals scored by Caleb Lee and Javier Moscardo for the Defenders, and then Martin Herrera and Carlos Ortiz on a penalty kick for the Bulldogs. Coming out quick for both teams right now, changing possessions. Murdoch playing it all the way back. Hansen, I guess, with a great through ball.
Yeah, I was going to say, could potentially be a ball if this stops by the end line here, and it does. Gordy's going to have to play with it, but defense able to get there in time and get past the defender's rush of press. And now they'll be able to possess a little bit here in the back, work their way up the field.
Turning it over in the midfield, Fran Murdoch now to Reitzma. Reitzma trying to find Hansen. Hansen has a little bit of space. He cuts right. He's got an open. He gates it, and it's a goal, and they take the lead for the first time this game. Oh, man.
Amazing build-up there for the defenders.
Third goal of the season.
A third goal. There we go. Fantastic job there by the defenders to run out of this half and in the first minute get the lead, 3-2.
Oh, man. Just what they needed, getting out quick, getting another goal. Hansen with a goal. I guess that was who passed that? Was that Reitzma to Hansen?
I think it was Reitzma, yes.
Reitzma with the assist.
Reitzma with a second. With
Right,
Caleb
with the
Lee on that free kick, and now there we got him with Hansen.
And now they're putting 4 people up real quick. You see that great play by Reitzman, not letting that ball get up there, but they're trying to play quick. You saw right at the kickoff, 2 forwards, 2 midfielders pressing hard, trying to play that 3-back pretty aggressively. So the defenders have to be tight. They have to be sound defensively. Don't let up offensively, but be very careful defensively.
No, that is just an excellent way to start off a half if you're the defenders here.
That's exactly what you want. You can't ask for anything better.
That. And, you know, for the defenders, you put that press on. You get the turnover in the midfield. You pick your head up. Phil Appelt was the one that intercepted in the middle. He picked his head up, found, I believe it was Murdoch, and then Murdoch got it over to Reitzma, and Reitzma with just an amazing through ball there for Hansen. Hansen made one defender miss, and he's on goal, and the defenders have the lead.
Yep. Play into the wing. Defenders clearing that one out. Lanen gets ahead to it.
So now Concordia will have to find their first answer of the day. Defenders have found 2 answers to 2 Concordia goals so far in this one, but now Concordia Bulldogs obviously going to have to work from behind on this one.
Yeah, they're not used to that. 6-1 on the season, that 1 loss coming not like a while ago during preseason, so. Concordia playing it to Casanova. Casanova trying to thread it, but Appelt got hit from behind, it looks like. AR might have seen it. I'm not sure. As he told Phil to either calm down. Phil now giving the referee an earful. Got to be careful here.
And now Hansen will try run on this one. A little bit of a high kick there, but nothing called there by the referee.
Dordt volleyball happening right now at the same time over in the DeWitt Gymnasium. Defenders took set 1, 25-21. They're playing Morningside. And we've mentioned this pretty much every time we mention Dordt volleyball, but the GPAC is stacked this year.
Yeah.
7 teams ranked.
It's
so
crazy, that volleyball for the GPAC conference.
It's insane.
And, you know, you bring up the volleyball team, but defenders, a lot of action going on this week. So, yeah, obviously tonight, soccer doubleheader and volleyball over in the DeWitt. Tomorrow, JV men's soccer will be at home against Buena Vista. That game to start off at 6:15. And then this weekend, men's cross country is going to be at Minnesota University.
Ooh, Gophers.
Yeah, Minnesota Gophers got that invite over there. I believe that's slated to start around noon. And then men's hockey is also starting off their season this season. That one, they'll be down playing Dallas Baptist University. That one's a little bit of a late game. That's a 9 o'clock game over there in Texas.
Oh, man, they got a trip ahead of them.
So, yeah, that'll be
football also this weekend.
Football also the last one for the Defenders this week.
I figure out who they're playing. I forgot.
And they will play Doane. Yep. Doane at 1 o'clock.
So, Dordt was, where were they? Dakota Wesleyan, as there's a shot just wide. They're at Dakota Wesleyan just past week. Ran away with that one. I think the score was like 35-7-ish. Don't quote me on that one. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's not super close, so Defender football looking to keep that streak going after a tough loss to Morningside a couple weeks ago where they didn't play super well.
Yes.
But Morningside, top-ranked team in the nation. It's always going to be tough against them. Got to play your absolute best and have a few things bounce your way. Didn't really have that week. So right now, just got to win everything until the big game against the rivals 20 minutes away.
Yep.
But this time they get to come to us.
Weekend, a lot of you, the reason that you're watching this, Defender men's soccer and women's playing Midland.
Another big win. Remember last game, electric.
Was crazy.
Ooh, great save.
Yeah, a little bit of an awkward situation there.
But yeah, going back to that, CJ Scholes, senior graduate defender now. The game with like 8 seconds left.
Less than 10 seconds. It was
up here.
Yeah, I know this year we have a little bit of a switches on to us every once in a while.
We got to get that.
It would have been awesome to have that goal. You were all sorts of crazy after that goal went in.
The mic was just just a lot of noise.
Yeah, so obviously Defenders Nebraska playing Midland.
Yeah, technically Defenders. They beat them last year in last second, and then the year before that, Midland had a.
Correct. Yeah.
So
what was that again? Yes. They ended up having to forfeit a whole bunch of games.
Yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure they forfeited all of them.
And here we have a good ball here over to Hansen. Hansen not able to get there in time, and they're going to get a foul on Blake Hansen there.
No one knew what that call was.
Yeah, I'm not even honestly sure why Hansen would have got the foul there.
Hansen had position, and he got bumped off, but they took it quick, and so now they're on the other side. That is Henson, and they play it all the way back to Spath. Ortiz now into the midfield. He'll play it wide. And that ball's played out of bounds by the Defenders. So a throw in for the Bulldogs. Number 5, Schultz, will throw it in for the Bulldogs.
Pretty good showing tonight by Defender fans.
Yeah, especially on a chilly night like this.
Chilly night.
We're down to 59 degrees.
Yeah.
So coldest game of the year so far. It's only going to get colder.
Yep, exactly.
So,
and, being from Northwest Iowa, you got to be kind of used to it.
I'm not from Northwest
Iowa. You're not from Northwest Iowa, no. So a little fair if you're not, but me, hometown's about 15 minutes from Sioux Center, so I'm a little bit used to this weather.
Yeah, mine's about 26 hours.
Yeah, little bit of a difference there.
Yeah, a little bit of a difference. So there's a shot.
Prairie ball?
Prairie ball. No.
Nope.
Dang.
And hit the fence. Lucky for the ball boys tonight.
Didn't have to go too far for that one.
Nope.
But yeah, it's the first time I brought the jacket out this year.
Yeah.
A little chilly. It's supposed to be a little chilly tomorrow as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Hansen taking the goal kick. Just about 10 minutes gone here in the second half. He'll play it cross half field. Hansen trying to get on the end of it. And Hansen takes a tumble. Hansen getting very frustrated. Not a single card shown by the referee yet.
Yeah, it's happened a few times. Number 4, Wambua there for Concordia has gone into his back a few times. Some of the times, you know, it's just them just jumping at the same time.
That's how it goes sometimes. But sometimes he's warranted. Like, it's a
Yeah,
genuine
exactly.
foul that hasn't been called yet.
And Wambua probably got, what, 4, 5, 6 inches there on Hansen, if I had to guess?
So it looks a lot worse than what it is a lot of times. That ball served into the right side of the box, and a header by
Lee. None other than Lee. I think, honestly, if you're the defenders, every time you're just going to have Tyson Reitzma send it to Lee. No matter where Lee's running, you put that ball there, and amazing things will happen. I'd say good things, but honestly, if it's anywhere in Lee's vicinity, it's a great play.
And that's a foul called on Kaufman. Pretty intentional as he tackles Gonzalez.
Kind of almost just wrapped around Gonzalez there and took him down.
Didn't play the ball whatsoever. At one point, do you start issuing cards? He issued a card to Murdoch at the end of the half. And you think if he's trying to get control of this game again, he's got to start getting some cards out.
Exactly. You would think so. But, you know, referee can make his own decisions.
Yep.
That's why he's center ref tonight. Trying to get this one out to Lanen. Lanen just not able to get ahead on it, but Murdoch able to get the second ball there. Now Hansen giving chase. Trying to apply a little bit of pressure here on this Concordia back line. And trying to get a long through ball here, but Gonzalez able to get his head on it. And Apple's got a little bit of space here, trying to cut through and get through 2 defenders.
It's a great touch by Verissimo, and good idea. Good idea. Get that through ball in there. But Hansen read it like a book.
For Concordia here, looks like they're a little bit frustrated, trying to just get some through balls through right now, trying to get one on the defenders, but just every time getting it a little bit too far past the defenders and just hitting it right for Hansen, and defenders able to honestly control the game right now.
But
Throw in here now for the defenders.
But yeah, I don't think the Bulldogs really expected to struggle right now in this game, as they've been playing really well this season, as have the defenders, with the exception of a game against Ottawa where they got steamrolled 3-0. But here's another cross by Reitzma.
Free kick here for the defenders, and
Caleb Lee.
I'm gonna guess. If I'm gonna be a betting man here, number 14 is gonna get his head on the ball right now.
I can see it. So here we are, Reitzma standing over the ball. Lee in the 18 along with a few others. It's Hansen that gets to it. I should have bet the money.
But you know, one of two people is going to get their head on. It's going to be Lee.
Yep. So now a little bit of a counterattack, slowed up by Murdoch off a deflection. That ball to the wing. That is Spath. Spath will find Orquiz. Nice turn by Reitzma. Keeps the ball all the way back. Big boot. No one there. But gets it momentarily.
Fence clears right there for the defenders. Obviously, with the one goal, a little bit conservative in your play.
Absolutely. Misplays that one out of bounds. Henson will throw. Psych. It'll be Spath. Nice tackle by Appelt.
And defenders giving a little bit of time for this back line for Concordia, not pressuring the ball right away.
Oh, Olsen has to be careful on that one. Late challenge. We're going to get the call anyway. Yeah, just not a good challenge by Olsen, and he's going to go into the book. So, another booking for the defenders. 1 for Murdoch, 1 for Olsen.
Olsen looks to be a little bit shaken up.
Yep.
He's going to take seat on the ground and I'm guessing the defenders will get a substitution here.
Yep. Looks like we'll see.
I'm guessing Bagalki will come in.
Yeah, that's who started.
That's who started the game out
Looks
over
like-
on
yep.
this right wing.
Looks like that's who's going to come in. Sydney Clayberg making her first appearance of the night. Hopefully her last.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't have any sort of injuries in the
first half.
girls' game or in the first half of this game. So always a good sign to see. Never want to see a player get injured.
Never want to see injuries. So we're going to have Bagalki coming in for Olsen. Looks like 2 other subs for the Bulldogs as well.
And Olsen able to walk off on his own power, so that's good to see.
And they're not going to give the sub.
They will allow the
Give
sub.
the sub.
Yep.
Okay. Only Bagalki allowed to come on because
Yep.
of injury.
The other 4 subs
We'll
now
have to
will
wait for the next
till the next dead
ball
ball.
on
Yep.
play.
Yep.
Bagalki, a one-man wall. Hansen at his near post directing that wall.
Long far ball, way out of bounds for the defenders. No problem there. And we'll get all these subs coming in.
Well, it looks like Moscardo and not in for Reitzma and
Lanen.
Yep. And 2 subs came in for the Bulldogs as well. It looks like number 11, Wokuch, came in. And the other one, I'm not sure yet. And referee has not made a lot of friends tonight. Do they ever make friends? Usually upset one side.
Typically, a referee is going to make a lot of enemies and a lot of friends along the way.
Maybe.
Maybe, yes.
Maybe.
That's right. Maybe.
He'll never make everyone happy with the call.
I mean, we've seen this ref plenty of times.
Oh,
We
yeah,
know
we know
that
how he is. Quick whistle.
Yep, very quick to whistle and not let this game get out of hand. And they're trying to get it out to Bagalki, unable to do so, and finally get a long ball over top. Bagalki onto it, and that's going to be no foul, says the referee there. Wow. I honestly would have expected a little bit of a foul there by Bagalki.
Not even sure what's going on right now, not going to lie.
No, it's kind of a little bit of a cluster right now. Now finally cleared out to Gonzalez here.
Appelt with the ball in the midfield. He's dribbling back, playing it back to Lee, trying to keep possession. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Appelt. Appelt turning. He'll play it back to Lee. Lee with a lot of time. Defenders will be content with no press here. And now they start the press. Bagalki with the ball in the wing. Hansen trying to get a through ball. Almost had it. And there is Gonzalez to Moscardo. Moscardo with a nice turn.
Good turn.
To
Way
Hansen. Lays
get
it
it
off.
out of pressure
Yeah,
there.
well done.
And now again out of pressure for the defenders.
Murdoch playing that one wide.
It's a great job by their midfield to pick their head up and get it out of pressure.
Yeah, it was a great job. And we're going to get offsides called, huh? I'm not sure who was off. I'm not sure. Maybe the offside was Bagalki? Or was it Hansen, right?
It was a header on Hansen, so I'm guessing the offsides would have been on Hansen, but honestly, the player that I thought would have even been offsides in that situation was Bagalki.
That's what I thought. I thought Hansen was on.
I'm almost positive that Bagalki was offsides, but
He never got the ball.
he never got the ball,
So-
and Hansen was the one that got the ball first. Unless if Hansen, of course, coming from an offsides position.
Right, and I didn't see that, so
Yes.
that's very possible. Wasn't looking at that part of the field at the time.
Nope.
And the Bulldogs now countering number 10, Herrera, passing it wide into the wing. Vogel battling for the ball, not able to win it. Wambua to Verissimo. Verissimo into the box, and a great ball. Just not good enough for Caleb Lee. Caleb Lee now into the wing. He'll play it. Not a great ball, but it's out of bounds, out of harm's way for now.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistouch there by Lee. Probably wanted that one to get a little bit more upfield, but
Yeah, hey, he's redeemed himself. He's done enough today.
yeah, exactly. definitely been kind of that key player for the defenders today.
And a foul is going to be called on someone.
It's going to be on the Bulldogs here, so it'll be a defender free kick here in their own 12-yard line pretty much.
Yeah, about
right around that PK
exact
spot.
Yeah. So Hansen will line up over the ball. And he'll pass it short to Gonzalez. Gonzalez got to get rid of it quick, and there's a deflection. They got a little bit of a counterattack. That ball's right down the middle, and there's a goal for the defenders. Or not the defenders, excuse me, the Bulldogs.
And that's a fantastic answer there for the Bulldogs. Obviously taking advantage of that miss hit there by Gonzalez.
Yeah, you'd like to see just possession being kept there, but just didn't let the defense get up there as far as they probably should have. So that goal going to number 9, Dominic Abdel Ahad. And we have another tie game.
Third time this game has had a leader, and third time this game has been tied. Well, I guess technically the fourth time if we're counting 0-0, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That goal, Abdel Ahad's goal is his third goal of the season. And Moscardo now with the ball. Passes to Bagalki. Good through ball to Moscardo. Moscardo now battling. He's got hands all over him. That ball is going to be kicked out of bounds for a defender throw-in. Bagalki playing it all the way back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez touches it past. A great ball to Hansen. Hansen still has it. Oh, just lost it. And now the Bulldogs on a little bit of a counterattack. Vogel with some nice recovery speed. And a good pass there by the Bulldogs. Into the offensive third. Abdel Ahad with the ball into the wing. And Waninger with a nice shield. Looking to keep it in. He does. That one's kicked out of bounds by the Bulldogs, and it'll be a defender throw-in.
25 minutes left to play here in this one. Both teams trying to get those 3 points on the season.
Yeah, first it'd be huge for the defenders getting their first conference win.
Yes. But, you know, obviously points is going to be just fine too.
Right. You need to get on the right track here. Anything but a loss.
Exactly.
Bulldogs now still with the ball. Ortiz passing it back to Wambua. Wambua. Casanova all the way into the midfield. Foul called on Gonzalez.
Gonzalez a little bit upset with that one. Thought he had gotten all ball, but kind of just reached around the defender and pulled him away a little bit. Obviously, if you bump somebody out of position,
unless
depends on the referee, you know.
Yeah,
all just depends.
It's all situational anyway, but yeah. So here's a free kick. Looks like it's going to be an in-swinger from number 10, Martin Herrera, left footer. Hansen directing his wall at his near post.
Yeah, trying to get his wall right where he wants it.
There's a good ball in. Hansen gets a great hand to it, gets a fist, knocks it out of the 18. Great job commanding his box on that one. Calls keeper and handles it nicely.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastically done there by Hansen.
That was wonderful.
Obviously understands the situation and making sure that defenders can get set with the ball instead of clearing it up and maybe getting the ball back again.
Plays it short to Lee. Lee back to Hansen. Hansen gets it away, and it's a good ball to Vogel. Vogel heads it into the middle to Hansen. Hansen, good shield. He's got pressure on him, and there's a through ball to Vogel. What's his name? Wambua. My apologies on that one.
Names can be tough sometimes.
Forgot it for a second. And we're going to get a few subs. Looks like Bayer and Vogel coming, or no, Vogel and Hansen coming out. Byer and is that Brown?
Brown, yep,
yeah,
that's Brown.
You see the knee brace?
Yep, see the knee brace. Easiest way to pick out somebody. Kind of just like Ethan Knott. You know, he always has his hand wrapped, so it's an easy way to recognize him. And then I believe it's Slanin with the blue cleats, if I'm correct.
You don't actually know what they look like from a distance.
Yeah.
You just know what they wear.
Exactly. And, you know, obviously Bagalki here with the bright neon green cleats.
Oh, yeah.
Another easy kind of way to distinguish somebody. And then you've got Quentin Olson with the goggles.
Well, he's also a redhead.
Yes,
so
that's
helps.
true. But honestly, the back line for the defenders, if all of them are anywhere like away from us, it's so hard to pick out.
I just know where they stand.
Yeah.
If they're out of position, sorry, I'm not calling your name. Good handle by Hansen. Those shots harder than they look to stop. Could take a weird hop, especially in that 6-yard box. Gets kind of chopped up later in the season. It could take a weird bounce off some clump of dirt or something like that. Gonzalez with the ball. Turns it to Bagalki. Bagalki inside to Appelt. Appelt trying to get back outside. And he plays it through, trying to find Byer. And a foul.
They're going to say Appelt got pushed after he had hit that one.
Here's a replay of that shot and save by Hansen.
Yeah.
Never got off the ground. Hansen positioned perfectly.
Very well-driven low ball there by the shooter, and keeper obviously has to get down and get that save.
Get his body behind it. Spath with the ball. Trying to play it through. A good ball. Now into the middle. Lee with some defense. And there is a ball he tried to finesse into the corner. Not enough to it. Out of bounds. Goal kick for the defenders. Hansen taking the free kick. Trying to find Knott. Appelt with the ball in the midfield. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Bagalki. And Bagalki to Byer. Byer looking to play up the sideline. That's going to stay out of bounds.
I just went out of bounds there.
But it will be defender ball.
Yeah.
As a deflection.
Which is a little unfortunate there for the defenders because Bagalki was making a great run and honestly would have had a good chance at goal there.
Defenders into the 18, not quite. Cross into the 18, deflected away. Not out of bounds. That ball just died.
Yeah, it had a whole lot of backspin there and just stood right where it was at.
And a great interception by Gonzalez.
Great read by Gonzalez
and
there.
A great ball, just a little too much on it for Byer.
Moscardo,
my fault. Byer,
yes.
Number 15 on the other side.
Byer, number 15, right alongside of Moscardo there. But no, for the defenders, they've picked it up really well defensively this second half. I mean, other than that just miscue by Gonzalez there and a little bit of a...
Well, yeah, keep it in mind. We have a miscue from Gonzalez and a penalty.
Yeah.
Those are the two of those goals from the defenders.
Yep. So, yeah, this one easy could be a 3-1 soccer game. But, you know, sometimes ball always doesn't roll that way, and here we got a 3-3 game.
If it was that easy, everyone would do it, right?
Exactly.
Good clearance by Gonzalez. Gonzalez playing along to Byer. Byer trying to get on the end of it. Oh, not able to.
Got to be a little bit, I was going to say, got to be a little bit careful with those hands in the back.
He's going to get called on a push.
Any player is up in the air, once you get those hands on the opposition's back, this ref is going to call it every single time.
A lot of refs will.
A lot of refs will, but in particular, this one will.
I would agree.
Ball quickly played in here for the Bulldogs. Cycling it around in their back right now.
Caleb Lee earns a goal kick out of that one. Well done by Lee. Under 20 to play here in the game, tied at 3 apiece. Your goals being scored by Carlos Ortiz, Dominic Abdel Ahad, and Martin Herrera for the Bulldogs, and for your defenders, Blake Hansen, Caleb Lee, and Javier Moscardo.
And don't forget 2 of those goals assisted by Tyson Reitzma.
Tyson Reitzma having a good game. So Hansen looking to play long, and he will, but no one there. And Asher Brown, they're going to probably call advantage, I believe.
Nothing called, but, I mean,
been a handball.
They were on a great run anyway.
Oh, my gosh, that ball off the post.
Keeper's best friend right there.
Kiss your post, Brandon Hansen.
As a goalkeeper, you love hearing that sound.
Sometimes.
Yeah, most of the time. Yes, you're right. Most of the time you love hearing that sound.
Half the time it goes your way, half the time it doesn't.
I'd say a little bit more than half the time it goes your way. I'd say it's about 75-25.
Yeah, okay, we'll go that way. Bagalki with a nice break on the ball, puts that one out of bounds. Bulldog throw in. He'll play it back to Casanova. Casanova to Verissimo. Verissimo will try to play it up. Ethan Knott with a great interception. Byer on his horse. They play it all the way back to Simonetti. Simonetti to Wambua.
Yeah, Simonetti playing way up there as a keeper right now.
Well, that's a sweeper keeper.
That is your definition of a sweeper keeper right there.
Absolutely.
I think he was at least, well, right now he's a good 35 yards out. Getting close to 40 now, so.
Bagalki giving chase. Got to be careful, no fouls. And that's a great cross, just knowing on the end of it. Murdoch has to get rid of it quickly. He does. Not out of danger yet. Verissimo with the ball. No, we're going to get a foul called. It is out of danger. And Verissimo is going to take a walk with the ball, throw it back. A lot of protest by the Concordia fans here in Sioux Center.
Yeah, I'm not even honestly sure what happened there.
I'm not sure. I didn't see anything.
there was nothing too blatant, but like we've seen so far this game, ref just trying to keep everything under control. Obviously doesn't want anything to happen from this game.
Offsides called on Ethan Knott. I think that was a good call, just a step off. Barely.
Yeah,
really close.
Not much. Almost a perfectly timed run right there by Knott.
That was beautiful. It was just barely offsides.
Yeah, just won't even go a half a step offsides on that one.
Bulldogs countering now. That's Casanova. And Gonzalez wins the ball. Oh, this is getting reckless right now. That was completely unintentional by Gonzalez. He was thrown to the ground as everyone wants a foul on Gonzalez, which technically they did get a foul on Gonzalez. So it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs the other way. We're going to get 5 subs for the defenders and 2 for the Bulldogs the next stoppage, or rather ball out of play. There's a ball into the box.
And no nonsense clear there by Murdoch. Yeah, goalkeeper here.
Playing very aggressive.
45, 50 yards up the field.
Must have not seen Blake Hansen turn and shoot.
Yes.
Because he will shoot from 60 yards out.
What game was that he did that? Was it Northwestern?
Not last year, 2 years ago.
Yes, that's right.
Almost chipped. Goalkeeper Ezekiel Foltz just missed it.
No, he had a different
Oh, he
goal.
did have one last year. Was that against William
I'm trying to think.
Might have been William Penn last year.
I don't think it was William. Oh, man.
Or the, who else did they play?
I think it was a
Graceland?
GFAC game.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's shot them before. He's made them before. So we have a bunch of returners, one of them being Blake Hansen, along with Olson, Reitzma,
Lanen.
There's
I'm
one
sure.
more
I'm
we missed.
sure the whole starting
Vogel.
I
Yep,
would
Vogel.
guess.
They're fresh legs. Hansen with a cross shot. I don't know. Olsen trying to get on the end of it. Now there's a cross. He's still not on it. Bulldogs countering. And there's Lee with a good pass back to Brandon Hansen. Hansen to Appelt. Appelt with some pressure. He's going to get pulled down. No, he won't. He fights through it. Switching field to Vogel. Vogel on the sideline. He passes it through. Trying to find Hansen. Wambua passes it to Simonetti. Simonetti to Casanova. And Casanova inside to Ortiz.
Eleven and a half here to go in this game. Obviously, results will stand if, in fact, this is the final score at the end of the 11 and a half.
No overtime this year in
Kind
college
of
soccer.
Big emphasis on NAIA this year. As we get across there, Hansen able to smother it. But no, like I was saying, obviously defenders have had 3 ties already on the season, so they've been playing in a lot of close games.
Yeah, I'm
and
confident that if that game against Briarcliff goes in overtime, they probably win that game.
I mean,
with just the way
based on the
going.
way that last 10 minutes had gone, I wouldn't have honestly been surprised if defenders
Exactly.
could have came away with the win in that one.
Defenders now building. Reitzma with the ball. He'll play it back to Murdoch. Murdoch's trying to find Olsen. Not a great ball, but it gets through anyway. Olsen not able to get to it. Bulldogs now down the right sideline. That's number 19, Spath. Spath will pass it back to Ortiz. Ortiz is trying to switch fields. Back to Wambua. Wambua all the way to the far side. Herrera trying to give and go. No go. Just the give. They switch fields again. That's Spath. Spath with a nice move on Reitzma. Into the middle. That is Henson. Henson trying to get into the middle. He takes a shot. Just wide. 10 minutes now. We got a goal kick for the defenders. Tie game 3-3. It's been a very entertaining game, very physical.
Yeah, it has. And, for the defenders, they like to play really good in the last 10 minutes. And quite honestly, girls did it today where they scored in the last minute and a half. I got a call that the guys will do it.
Great move by
I got a call that the guys will do it in the final minute and a third or minute and a half.
Yeah, I can see it. Hansen fouls on that one. Unintentional, just running hard. Casanova with the ball. He will play through, trying to get to Wokuch. Great stop by Brandon Hansen.
Brandon Hansen started coming out because he knew that it would have been one-on-one, but Gonzalez able to get his head on the ball in time, but Hansen almost a little too far out on that one.
Yeah, that
could have been a
bad.
lot more dangerous than it really looked.
Exactly. We might have another through ball here. He'll play it inside. Now we're playing to the corner. That's Wokuch. Wokuch trying to save it. He will do so for now. We're going to get a goal kick. Oh, and he slams the ball. Lucky this isn't basketball, otherwise that's a technical. But
Typically you will see, though, a yellow card being issued for slamming the ball because you really don't. But in instances like that,
Yeah, I wouldn't have been shocked to see something,
it
or at
can
least
be.
a talking
It can be. Yes, it can be a bookable offense there, but obviously nothing from it. So we'll resume play.
There's a foul called on the Bulldogs. Currently, Dordt Volleyball winning against Morningside 2-0 in the third set. They are currently in the third set. They are losing the third set, though, 16-11. Keep you update on that one in the final minutes of this one. We're under 8 minutes here after that foul is called. Waninger going to give a long service into the box, trying to get a flick on by Hansen. And it's a good ball. Hansen trying to get a flick on it. He does, just not enough. Wambua now with the ball on the far side of the field. He will pass it inside to Henson. Henson now.
A little bit of a stumble there.
Yeah, recovers.
But, yeah, able to recover. And a mistake there. And a turnover.
Vogel all the way back to Waninger. Waninger to Hansen. Hansen has to get rid of it quick. He does. And a booming ball. Oh, my goodness. His kicks have been insane today.
That one just about making it 3/4 of the way down the field.
Yeah, he is.
That one probably 2/3, 3/4 of the way. So.
His leg is warmed up, that's for sure.
Yes, it is.
So Wambua now with the ball. Oh, and a bad play.
Hansen.
That's a handball, yes? But it doesn't matter because it's a goal. Blake Hansen puts his team atop. And the Dordt defenders lead 4-3.
And
6:30 left. Oh my goodness.
Very fortunate there for the keeper Simonetti, because it looked like he was out of his box, which would be an automatic red card.
Probably should have
automatic red card, and obviously you're down a player and you're down your starting goalkeeper, but luckily for Hansen, able to recover on that one.
So we're going to get another replay.
Yeah, we'll quick get another look here.
Let's see if we have the shot on the. Here it is.
He is outside of his box there.
That should have been.
That's a red right there.
So he's very lucky. The AR was not in position for that one.
He was not far outside of his box, but he was.
It's enough.
Little bit, like when he jumped off the ground, he was outside of his box.
So now the defenders, we know how this game has gone. One goal and then shortly after another one. So they have to keep their defense strong right now. Oh, man, I thought last week was intense.
Yeah, no kidding. This one's even more.
And that ball, not a bad ball.
Not a bad ball there by Concordia. About had an answer within a minute of a goal.
Hansen going to take his time with this one. Going to walk to the other side of the goal. And he's going to set it up. He's going to push his team upfield, which I think is a good decision. No need to play from the back here. Struggled doing that a little bit today. And so he's going to play it long. Especially since his leg's warm.
Honestly.
He can get all the way down the field. Now they got to work all the way up.
And for the defenders here, keep with your game plan. Keep pressuring in the midfield right here. Boom. Take away by Tyson Reitzma. And a little bit of a fumble on the ball. And a little dangerous there by Reitzma. And, easy booking there for the referee. Tyson Reitzma coming from behind and swinging his foot.
Just not a good challenge whatsoever. So now we have 3 defenders on yellows.
Yeah, and I believe for Reitzma, that's his 3rd one on the season. I took a look.
Yeah.
Lee had 2. Gonzalez has 3.
Murdoch
and Murdoch has his 3rd too. So not what you want right away. Not even, a third of the way through the season?
Yeah, no. The limit being 6 yellow cards, we believe. We should actually probably check that.
I know.
For next game.
Where's CJ at? I saw him at the game earlier. Maybe he can re-enlighten us on that rule. Obviously, last year CJ had to sit out a game with accumulation of yellow cards.
Along with Ethan Ward.
And Ethan
who
Ward,
had to transfer out of here.
Yep.
I miss Ethan. He was a great guy, great teammate.
Man, he was a great guy to be around.
I doubt he's watching, but if he is. E-Dog, I hope you're doing well, buddy. So, Bulldogs now. Desperation mode.
Yeah, final 5 minutes now. Just past the fifth minute mark, so they'll have less than 5 minutes in order to come back and tie this one. And for the defenders, they can start the season 1-0-1 in GPAC play.
That's the goal at least, but they got to finish these last 5 minutes.
You know, the game's not over yet.
No foul, says the referee. Defenders trying to play quick. That ball's out of bounds. They'll probably take a little bit of time. They're going to stop the clock.
I believe.
For a substitution.
But why are we stopping the clock for a substitution?
They're worried about time wasting here. We're going to get Stevenson in the game for the defenders.
I understand, but it's only you stop the clock if they're taking a long time to get out. But, whatever. Referee stops the clock anyway. So we'll have 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Defenders up 4-3 in this one.
Clock resumes, 4:26 remaining. Nice move by Lanin. Gets fouled. Oh, and a foul on the other way, not where I thought that was going to go. And so the Bulldogs will have a free kick. They'll take it short. They don't play it very well. Neither do the defenders. Vogel not able to get a good clearance on that one, trying to stay in front. He's got to stay up, got to be careful. Going to get a corner kick.
And, we talked about it earlier in this game about the goalkeeper and how obviously you don't want a turnaround from Blake Hansen. And, we almost predicted it, obviously.
Yeah.
We didn't clearly predict it, but talked about it, and obviously a couple minutes later, there it was.
Crowding the box here. Hansen gets a fist to it. I'm not sure if it's a fist, maybe an open hand.
I was going to say, he kind of just swatted that one in a way.
Good through ball to Lanin. Lanin not offside since he was on his own half. He switches it to the right side.
And a great job there by Spaeth, diving for that one and not allowing Lanin to get any room in.
Oh, and Hansen will play that with his chest.
Yeah, just trying to waste a little bit of time here.
I didn't have the cojones to do that one.
No, not at all. And he has a great throw out here to Olsen, who has a lot of room on this wing. Oh, and we got a huge hit.
That's going to be on number 5, Matt Schultz. We're going to get a yellow card. He waves it off. I don't care. Stop the play and the clock.
Yeah, oh, man. Olsen took a huge hit there. Got blindsided, too. And
that's like a check in hockey.
That's a big
penalty
check.
in hockey, too. Isn't it from the side? I don't know. I don't play hockey.
Not quite. Not quite.
So it'll be Phil Appelt to take the free kick. He's looking to play short maybe, or maybe not.
I'm guessing switch the field to Olsen.
He'll play through anyway. Olsen will let that one go in. Keeper has it. Smart, not get out of position. Bulldogs now with the ball. Schultz switching field. Hansen giving chase. Got to be careful.
And
foul
yes,
called.
we will get the foul called. Obviously, Hansen not positioning himself well enough there.
And no card. I think he's just stopping the clock because Nate Waninger, famous for time wasting.
Yes, exactly.
Keeper's already in.
Oh, man.
We have 2
this
minutes
is
left.
insane.
Keeper is already in the mix.
Yeah, this is
shocked.
very interesting right now for Concordia.
I am shocked.
And Lanin, stay up. Stay up, because if we get a clear out of here, you've got a great chance on goal.
Corner
and
kick.
Yep, corner kick off the
okay.
hands of Brandon Hansen.
I think that's okay.
He's a little bit shaken up right now.
He's got to get back in goal, though, because they're taking this quick. 2 minutes to play.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper still in the box. It's crazy to me.
I am shocked at this play here for Concordia, but to winning, why not take the risk?
Go for it. Oh, and that ball.
Opportunity.
Oh, that's a handball. Handball going the other way. Defenders, they can take some time.
Yeah,
I'd almost be okay with taking some time. No need to rush anything. Don't do anything
goalkeeper, dumb. You're in the wrong box to use your hands right there. Come on.
Hey, I give him a break.
But
he saw lines around him. He's like, I can do this.
Right.
I can do this.
I get it. Most goalkeepers are obviously not used to being in a box where they can't use their hands, right? So.
Clock stopped with 1:24 as Hansen loses his shin guard. I feel like he loses shin guards a lot.
Yeah. I'll stop it there. They do. They do all the time. I was about to say something, but I'm like, we got a minute 20 left in this game. No need to say anything.
Murdoch goes down. We're going to get a card on. I'm not sure who that is on. I can't see a number.
Yeah, walking sideways. 22, I believe.
22, that is Victor Meneses.
Well,
I tried.
maybe.
Meneses.
I saw 2. No, sorry.
12.
Is it 22 or it's 22? Okay, it's 22.
Okay, 22. So
yes.
That is Victor Meneses.
Meneses. There we go. And just about a minute left to play here in Sioux Center, Iowa.
Olson's got a lot of space on that far side. It's just a matter if they can get it over there.
I'm sure
He
Nathan
will try.
Waniger sees it, and he does get it over there. Challenge there, won by the Concordia Bulldogs.
Great win from Gonzalez. Now Stevenson with the ball. Passes it to Olson. Olson, nice move.
1 minute remaining.
Oh, and that's not a foul. He got hit hard, but it's not a foul.
Yeah, Olson really took another huge shot there, but it's just not a foul.
And we'll stop the clock with 45 seconds remaining. Olson in a lot of pain. Second time going down hard.
Yeah, but that's his third time already this game that he has just taken three big shots because he had the one where he was obviously walked off the field, but man, and he's just not a big guy either. He's not the type of guy that can take these hits either.
But yeah, that's a massive hit. And we have Sidney Clayberg over there once again. Are we on this now? Are we getting on the cam? Oh, no. Hi, guys.
What's up?
This is us.
Yeah.
You've seen us before.
Right.
I think. But
yeah, we get a little bit of a break here in action right now, obviously, with Quentin Olson still being on the ground. We'll see Bagalki come into this game.
Yeah, he's got to play well.
Yes.
45 seconds of hard play.
45 seconds left, and that's it. And then the defenders will walk away with their first win in GPOC conference play.
Well, we'll have to check in with Olson tomorrow, see how he's doing. Hopefully everything is all right. But, yeah, he took a shot.
I am sure every single muscle and every single bone in his body is going to be super sore tomorrow morning.
Starts crawling off a little bit. Poor guy.
Just stay right there, buddy.
It's okay. Hopefully he doesn't get hit by a ball that comes out. And when we see this one just thrown into the corner,
I'm guessing that the defenders will just throw it into the corner.
Shield it.
And
I think they're aware of that.
Yes. Wambua is obviously prepared for the inevitable to happen here.
And we'll see how this goes. So this is intense. And they're going to put 55 seconds on the clock now. Once again, they're telling us to put the clock. I'll relay the message, sir.
Yes.
And there's the throw, trying to get to the corner, but that'll go out of bounds. That's just as good.
Another defender throwing.
50 seconds remaining. Stevenson, keep pushing it
Pass
down
it back
there.
to Bagalki. He's open.
I'd be okay with just keep pushing it down that way.
Yeah, but you can also, maintain the ball too.
38. Clock stopped, 35 seconds. Clock rolling now. They play it out of the back.
Final 30 seconds, 1 or half a minute left in this one.
Caleb Lee with a great clearance. Dangerous. Stevenson clearing it a little further out. Still not out of danger yet.
15, final 10 seconds coming up right now.
9, 8.
Final 10 seconds, no fouls here. Foul.
Hansen is going to get a yellow card here.
Not a bad play.
Yep.
But
Obviously,
now everyone's in the box.
Stops the clock here for the defenders and will give Concordia a chance. One chance, that's all they get right now.
On the bright side.
4 seconds, so, once they hit the ball, really won't have a whole lot of time.
On the bright side, they are guaranteed a result.
Yes.
And guaranteed points.
Yes.
4 seconds here, the play into the box. It's a good one.
2, 1.
And he gets a fist to it in the clock. And that's game. The defenders win 4-3. 2 goals by Blake Hansen. Another one by Javier Moscardo. 3 goals for the Bulldogs scored by Ortiz
Hey, can I?
Abdel Ahad and Herrera.
You forgot Lee's goal for the defenders.
I did forget Lee's goal.
Come
My
on.
bad. I got too excited.
We're defender announcers right now. We got to focus on those. But
oh,
no.
Man.
Yes, but defenders walk away from this one 4-3. First win in GPAC conference play.
Yep.
Obviously, they will continue their GPAC trek throughout the season, and Saturday they will do so against Midland and Fremont, Nebraska. But for tonight, that will be it. With
defenders increase let me try that again.
Yes.
Defenders conference record 1-0-1, while Concordia's conference record 1-1. So it's a big win for the defenders.
Yeah, amazing. Love to see them get those 3 points for GPAC conference play. And honestly, first 2 games, if you're the defenders, you cannot complain about GPAC conference so far.
Yep.
Because Concordia and Briar Cliff, I believe Briar Cliff came into the season 4th in the GPAC, and now Concordia 5th. So 2 fantastic games to start your GPAC season.
Right.
And, only can go up from there.
Yep. From Jeff and Josh at Dordt Media Network, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.
Oh, hi.